Hi, my name is Dr. Sarah Levens, and I'm going to be taking a couple minutes to tell you a little bit about myself. The goal of this video is for you guys to get to know me a little bit better and tell you some of my teaching philosophies and really start to, at least try to establish a connection with you, despite the fact that this is an online course. So I am a relatively new professor here at UNCC. My area of expertise is broadly construed as biopsychology. My background specifically is cognitive and affective neuroscience. So I look at the role of emotion processing, emotion regulation and behavior, and I also look at behavioral control through executive processes, how we organize information, how we maintain information, and I use a variety of methods. I do a lot of experimental design in terms of looking at how one behavior might predict another, and I am dabbling in a little bit of behavioral genetics, and I also have a brain damage or brain injury background in terms of looking at individuals that have lesions to particular parts of the brain and how they perform on tasks. And then I also have a neuroimaging background. And we don't have any neuroimaging scanners here, but I do some collaborative work with other universities in trying to get a little bit of access to some neuroimaging data. So with that expertise in mind, my education is actually sort of broad, and I've been at school for a very long time, and technically as a professor I've never really left. I began my training as an undergraduate at University of California, Berkeley, the West Coast, and then I moved to the East Coast for graduate school at New York University. Then I moved back to the West Coast for my first postdoc at Stanford University. My second postdoc was actually a joint postdoc at Stanford University and University of California, Berkeley. And then I had my final and third postdoc that was a joint position at Carnegie Mellon University and Pittsburgh University. And then I moved here, and I'm in my fourth year as a professor at UNCC. I absolutely love it. When I moved here, I was a single mom, and so I have a lot of experience. I think sometimes students don't realize the diverse types of professors that they can have, and I know and I'm familiar with firsthand some of the challenges that students can face. We have a wonderfully diverse student population here at UNCC. Student parents, non-traditional students, first-generation college students, minority students, and so this education is sort of a challenging pursuit, and when you delve into and accept that challenge, that's something that I'm really committed to. And so I wanted you to know, so that at any time you are making a commitment to this course, that you can come and talk to me about challenges that you have, about things that you're interested in, things that you want to discuss. Even though we don't meet in a regular in person on a regular basis, my office hours are open. You can email me questions, and I have built in forums into the course that we can have online discussions. And since moving here, I've gotten married, and I now have a blended family. So blended in terms of ethnicity, blended in terms of religion, blended in terms of political stance. And so I mention this because we're actually going to be covering a huge range of topics in this course, and some of them might even have some politically oriented elements. And despite any aspects of my background or other people's background, I am fundamentally a scientist. I love science. The brain and behavior relationship really gets at the heart of some of the aspects of psychology that most fascinate me and are highly, highly relevant for right now. So I'm really going to be focusing on the science, and I think that you guys there'll be multiple times throughout the semester where you're going to find out something really new, something really interesting, and I hope that this course I hope that it will impact you as I've designed it to impact you. I love teaching. I do lots of work with undergraduates in my lab, and so despite the fact that this is an online course, I'd really like your experiences to be impactful, for you to learn new information, and to sort of step outside, or hopefully step outside the box in terms of discovering an aspect of psychology that might be very new to you. So this course is a prerequisite for a great many upper division courses, so we're going to be covering a range of topics. And there is definitely a lot of biology in this course. Most people aren't aware of how scientific psychology is, sort of as like a social science. It is, there's aspects of psychology that really delve into some really intense brain behavior relationships. So you're going to receive a really nice overview that should ideally support your learning in upper level courses. So I'll introduce myself a little bit more with some hobbies and things that I'm interested in the introduction blog that I'm asking everyone to participate in. And for now, I just hope you guys have a really great semester. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions at all. And I hope you guys have fun too.